In this video, I'm rolling with Brian again. Brian is a brown belt at the Academy. We got our brown belts on the same day many moons ago, and he is, I think he's pushing 40. I told him, I says, you have a couple of good years left. I personally didn't notice any physical decline until I was around 43. Not that it was a huge decline, but that's when it began, I would say. So here he's trying to put pressure on my leg and then pass to that side. Here he's got my head wrapped. I'm not sure what he's looking for exactly. I mean, it could be a guillotine, but I'm doing a good job of coming up under his arm. You could see my right arm under his left armpit, because I would dogfight up from there if he would allow it. Or once I feel that pressure coming off. So here I'm looking to grab his leg and push him over that dead angle. Or at least that's what I was thinking about. But Brian's very dangerous from here. He's an experienced brown belt. He has many attacks, many submissions, many finishes. So there I was able to get a 2-on-1 grip on his arm and start setting up my Kimura and the way I like to play. I do have an MCL injury. I popped my MCL about 7 weeks ago. I re-injured it again about a week ago. And now I'm back again. I'm relentless. I'm like ringworm. So here I did like an improvised choke, and you could see it caused a little bit of an urgent reaction, like he was trying to kick that hook off, and now he's thinking whether or not he could stand being partially smothered and kicking that hook off. So here again, as you can see, my injury's on that right leg, and he grabbed my ankle, and I just let him pull my leg across and get the guard pass. Yes, I did let him do that. I did let him. Because I didn't want to like jerk that knee around. Not to say that he was being so explosive or anything, and nothing he did was wrong. It's just something I have to deal with. As a matter of fact, the last class, my first class back after re-injuring it, I let everybody start in the top of side control. I didn't record it though. I've been a bit busy lately at work. I missed Tuesday's episode. I'm doing school photos, weddings, sweet 16s. The life of a photographer isn't all beer and Skittles. I think I might have got that joke from Barney Miller. So here I'm just looking to squirm out, right? He's looking to sit on my head. There, I think his finger fell off and he put it back on. No, I'm kidding. It looked like his ring, actually. So here he's digging for the darce. I know what he's doing, but you have to realize, in all honesty, you know, he's a bit stronger than me. You know, he's 13 years younger. He's the next generation younger. You can see some of the prior generation on the wall in the background. So here he's really fighting for this darce, and I'm trying to keep my head straight, right? I don't want to bend my neck. Whenever you bend your neck, the choke becomes more accessible to your partner. So here he actually has the darce locked, but I'm on my side, so it's not a good angle for him. He asked me if I was okay, and I was. In all honesty, I'll tap. If he has it, I'll tap, believe me. I have no problem tapping to anyone, especially Brian. So here, as you can see, we kind of circled back to that position where I'm trying to get that 2-on-1 on his arm, because I do have a half guard, I believe. Do I? No, I don't have a half guard. So there he just went to knee on belly. And he gave me quarter guard. Now, you might not think that's a big idea, a big deal to give someone quarter guard, but it definitely opens things up. He's doing a good job of keeping his weight on me. As you can see, I'm just trying to sit up. Sometimes you could just sit up if you do it in a smart manner. So I've already escaped that darce essentially, and now I'll always let somebody grab that underhook from behind my head on that wrist, because it doesn't really help them. He's never going to get the Americana because I'm defending with my arm and my legs. Here he's trying to step over into the triangle, and he did a good job of clearing my knee. See, but as I'm rolling him back, I'm putting the roll pressure for him to sit back, which he did. He ended up sitting on his butt, and thusly he lost the triangle. Is it impossible to get it from there? No, but it's much more of a Hail Mary. So if you find value in my content, you want to help support the channel, that rash guard and shorts is on sale right now in X Marshall. You use the code JITS over50 and you get 15% off on top of the sale. So here I'm trying to come up, and he's got the triangle again. It's like a reverse triangle from there. And as I've said before, I have no problem tapping. And I think here he was able to just extend my arm.
Fight it out, man. Fight it out. Tap.
And I tapped from there. My teammates joking around saying never tap, things of that nature. But again, I have no problem tapping to Brian. Him and I go back and forth as far as skill. But I definitely wish I was 13 years younger, but at the same time, it doesn't really bother me. So whenever my opponent has that front leg up like that, I look for the butterfly sweep, and I was able to get it. So here, my left-right motion, I would have done way faster if my knee wasn't injured, and that would have definitely increased my chances of passing his guard, because with Brian, I do need some speed, and I do need some strength. I can't just effortlessly pass his guard. He's a brown belt, and he's younger than me. So there, I tried to clear his knee. I tried to push down on his knee and kick my leg back to clear that hook. So here, I'm taking away space. I'm pinning his ankles to his butt. Also, I have a Buy Me a Coffee link in the description, and I have a Taphouz link. There, he was looking for the Kimura. I also have a Jits Over 50 YouTube channel. I have a Jits Over 50 Instagram page and a Jits Over 50 Facebook. So there, he tried to just do a basic sweep, but unfortunately, he did it on my bad knee, and now I am concerned. It wasn't like any big explosion or anything. It's just the ligament injury is weird because it doesn't really hurt now, especially with the adrenaline. What ends up happening is it hurts a lot more later. But it really wasn't that bad, and I told Brian not to feel guilty. As you can see, I'm running around. I'm trying to get that, keep blood going to it. I do have another round coming up after this from this open mat with Aggressive Chris. So it's always a pleasure rolling with him, always a pleasure rolling with Brian. Thank you all. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have a channel. Please like, share, and if you haven't already, subscribe.
Legit attack. And it's not blown out. It's not like it got tweaked.